Let us go and see the hadith. This is the hadith our friend here, he mentioned that when from his father, that the Messenger of Allah said, when we reach the Bayt al-Maqdis, which means the house of holiness, Jibreel pointed his finger, causing a crack in the rock to tide up al-Buraq. This is what he mentioned. Okay, let's continue. Let's find the hadith about Muhammad coming.
אתה מדבר עברית?
Hold on. Because there's tons of hadith. And we don't want to waste too much time.
I think Abdulism is the best religion in the world.
You think what?
I think Abdulism is the best religion.
Which one? Which one?
Abdulism.
Abdulism. Ah, okay. Yeah, for sure. That's the only religion give you a endless penis. All right, let us see. I have tons of hadith, but we want the one which is specifically speak about the conversation and the messengers waiting for Muhammad. Okay.
Everybody's laughing in the chat.
Everybody's laughing. They like what you said, yeah, for sure. Okay. I'm just trying to find the hadith in English. Let us see here. I'm not getting lucky to find it, but I'm 1,000,000,000% sure. I can play the videos for you, even Muslims speaking about it. How even the Messiah, he says to Muhammad, no, you are the one who lead the prayer.
Look, everybody's laughing at you in the chat.
Really? Why?
Because you couldn't find it.
Ah, okay. Are you sure? So now, if we find it, people, then if we find it, and then people will laugh at you.
I think so.
Oh, okay. Let us see. All right.
And by the way, the word echad in Hebrew, you said it was to unify. You were lying.
Echad, to unify, is lying.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. Why?
Because I have a Hebrew dictionary. I can read Hebrew.
Ah, you have Hebrew dictionary. Okay, read for us what the dictionary says.
Okay. But I'm gonna read in Hebrew. Nobody's gonna understand.
Oh, okay.
Everybody's laughing at you. Look.
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
You know that Abdulism is gonna be the first religion in the world?
The first religion in the world? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. First religion in what? In stupidity?
Oh, by number, like the number of believers.
Ah, really? Okay, is the Shia believers?
Yes, they believe in Allah.
No, they don't. The Quran says it clearly, and your prophet says that Islam starts as a small and will end as a small. Are you saying your prophet, he made a false prophecy?
No, but before the end, it's gonna be number one.
Okay. Yeah, but he said that is going to be the smallest religion at the end of the time. Did your prophet say that or not? So Islam is dying then. So Islam is dying. So you just said Islam is not dying. That's mean Muhammad is a fraud.
No, I just said it's not the end of time, so it's not dying.
No, it's if Muhammad saying that Islam is going to die and it is before the judgment day, Islam will become so small. And then you say to me Islam is going to be the biggest religion in the world. That's mean Muhammad is a fraud. All right, let's see here. Yeah, I cannot find the reference in English, but let us do this. Where your prophet? Where your prophet he met Isa?
In the sky.
In the sky. Did he meet him in the earth?
I don't remember that, but he met him and he started bargaining. No, I think it's Moses, no? When he started bargaining about the number of raka'at in the prayers. That was Moses or Isa?
Hold on. All right. This is a video actually quoting the hadith I'm trying to find for you. This is a sheikh. His name is Amr Khalid. You know him? I'm sure you know him, right?
Amr Khalid, yes.
Yeah.
The Kentucky guy.
Yeah, Kentucky guy. And he say, and I will quote for you what he said. ويجي المسيح ويجي رسول الله ويدخل الأقصى. عارفين كان بيستقبلوا مين يا أصحاب؟ عارفين كان بيستقبلوا مين يا أصحابنا؟ المسيح بشحمه ولحم. والله المسيح بشحمه ولحمه. ويجي المسيح ويقول لي صلي فينا يا رسول الله. والمسيح يقول له لا يا رسول انت تصلي فينا يا رسول الله. And this is the video. I'm just trying to find which one, you know. Because there's endless videos of this guy about the story.
Yeah, he's very funny.
Yeah. So obviously this is the story and you know it. And I'm just trying to find the exact details of the story so we can find the recitation of it. All right. This is the story here. But you see, those videos are very long. And if we play it, it's going to take forever. But you can watch it, and you will see how your prophet, he asked the Messiah, he asked him when he met in Jerusalem, he asked him to pray for everybody and to lead the prayer. So, is that a true story or a fake story?
It's a true story, of course.
It's a true story. But a second ago, you said to me, people are laughing at me because I can't find it.
Yeah.
But now it's true story. What
He
happened?
prayed with all of the prophets in the masjid.
Yeah. So all the prophet, they were waiting for Muhammad in Jerusalem, correct?
Yes.
Okay. 124,000 prophet Allah he sent, correct?
I'm not sure about that.
Oh, there's a hadith about it too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. So 124,000 prophet, Muhammad he went there, Isa was there. If there is a single witness for this story.
Well, the prophets.
Hold on. 124,000 people, they came to a place in Jerusalem at night. And all the people of Jerusalem, they did not see anything. Not even the donkey of Muhammad who can fly, correct?
Oh, the donkey who was outside by the wall. But everybody was praying outside.
Oh, okay. So the building of Al-Aqsa now, inside, can hold all those people, and they are calling the adhan for Allah, and all the people in Jerusalem, which is the Roman, they did not notice it.
There is no historical evidence for it.
So there is no historical evidence of it, correct?
Yeah, only the Hadith and the Quran.
So can you prove something by you being the only witness for it? Is that what the purpose of a miracle?
The purpose of a miracle.
Yeah, why Allah he made miracle? The Quran said, so they might believe. We just showed you the chapter of Al-Ma'idah. They said to him, send us a sign from Allah, food, a table, so you can strengthen our belief. This is what the Quran is saying. So we can be sure that you are sent by Allah. Correct?
Yes.
So if Muhammad, Allah will do a miracle for him, it have to have a reason. Right?
Yes.
What is the location you said that Allah he sent him? You said to the heaven or to Jerusalem or both?
Both.
Okay. Where is the heaven located?
The heaven, I don't know. I think it's in another galaxy.
Okay. So is the Nile River coming from the heaven or coming from Ethiopia?
It's coming from a mountain.
From where? Is it coming from the river in Ethiopia or coming from the sky?
From Earth.
So how Allah Prophet he found the river, the Nile River and Euphrates in the heaven of Allah?
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I think it's a clone. Like a parallel universe or something?
No, he did not say a clone of it. He did not similar of it. He said the Nile River and the Euphrates, they are under the tree of Allah. He said Sihan wa Jihan. Sihan is a river in the north, in the south of Turkey. Jihan is a river in the south of Turkey. Euphrates is a river in the south of Turkey today. And the Nile River are from the rivers of the heaven. And this is what he saw when he went to the heaven. He saw 4 rivers. One is in the top, and one is two under the top and 2 underneath, and they are under the lotus tree and the height in front of you. So if Muhammad he was sent according to you to Jerusalem, obviously Jerusalem is where the Nile River and where the Euphrates is located. Do you agree on that?
I was raised to the low tree and saw 4 rivers, 2 of which were coming out and 2 going in. Those which were coming out were the Nile and the Euphrates. Okay, and those which were going in were 2 rivers in power. But where is this? Where is this happening?
This is your prophet saying that. This is Da'if Hadith.
What's the low tree in Arabic?
You don't know what lotus tree? Are you serious?
I don't know it in English.
Sudra. Sudratul Muntaha. As-Sudra.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah, okay. So what does Sudra mean? What is a Sudra?
It's a tree in heaven, I guess.
Okay, and this tree have leaves like ears of elephants, and they are made of gold. Correct?
I don't know.
Why you are laughing? Are you laughing at your private stories?
Yeah, sometimes it makes me laugh.
Okay, good to laugh at Muhammad anyway. I'm the only one who make Muslim laugh at Muhammad. So now your prophet, he, according to you, he did a miracle and he went all the way to Jerusalem, and now it's confirmed because he found there. If he went to the heaven, the Quran never say he went to heaven, correct? Never say that he took him to heaven. So if this is not about heaven, Allah, he took him to other location in the earth, and the Muslim, they claim that this is the Aqsa Mosque, and then there he found the tree of Allah, and then he found the Nile River and Euphrates River. Why Muhammad is coming with such a story, which is absolutely false?
What do you mean it's false? It's just a miracle, man.
How it's a miracle? The Nile River is in you are the one who said behind the galaxies. So is it behind the galaxies to find the Nile River? Same time,
Well,
as you see, under the tree, from the root of the tree, there's two rivers in the top and two rivers underneath. Correct? The two ones in the top, both are Euphrates and Nile, correct?
Yes.
But the Nile River is thousands of miles far away from Euphrates. So how that can happen?
It's a miracle.
How that miracle? So now if I say to you, I found the, let us say, what is the name of the river in Brazil? Whatever it's called. Amazon River. And the Nile River coming under a tree in Russia. It's okay for you? It's a miracle?
Oh, but Russia is not heaven. Come on, man.
Yeah, but Ethiopia is not heaven too.
No, but this hadith is happening in heaven. It's in the Sidrat Muntaha.
Okay, but he found 4 rivers, all of them they are in the earth, claiming that the roots of those rivers are under the tree of Allah, which behind the seven galaxies.
Yes, it's a miracle.
How is that is a miracle? Explain to me. I don't understand. Is that this is a geographic mistake? This is not a miracle, because obviously Muhammad, he think that those rivers are coming from the sky. So he claimed that he saw them, he saw where they are coming from, and he gave us the exact location under the tree of Allah.
It's a miracle, man. It's like having a clone of something in heaven. Like imagine you have a car with your license plate and everything, and you find it in heaven in the day of resurrection. That's a miracle.
So a miracle in Islam is anything sounds so stupid. Muhammad, he said, because first there's no witnesses, secondly there's no proof, number 3, what is the miracle in that? Because
he has plenty of other miracles who had witnesses.
All
so
of those, no, nobody have witnesses. All of this is just a story in the Quran. We cannot find any reference of it. Even when people they ask him about after he claimed that he went, many people left Islam. Read the interpretation, because they ask him questions about, okay, what you saw in Jerusalem, he could not answer. So then they say that Allah, he inspired him after that to tell them what there is in Jerusalem. So the guy, he went and he asked people, what is in Jerusalem? Let me describe for you Jerusalem.
That's a proof against you, man. That's another miracle.
How that is a miracle, my friend? If Muhammad could not even describe, he could not even describe what is in Jerusalem.
But he did.
Where he did?
In the same hadith.
No, when they ask him, it says that many Muslims, they left Islam when he claimed that.
Where does it say that?
Okay, let us go and see some interpretation.
Bring the hadith as well.
Hold on. Yeah, let us see.
I'm gonna search for it on my side too.
Let us find the reference.
Okay.
Okay.
وصف النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم.
Okay, hold on, let's see. Read with me carefully. I will put it for you on the screen. Here we go. There's no need to find the English because each time when I find the English we might not end finding nothing. قالت عائشة لما أسري بالنبي صلى الله عليه وسلم إلى المسجد الأقصى أصبح يتحدث الناس بذلك فارتد ناس ممن كانوا آمنوا به وصدقوه صحيح على شرط الشيخين. Do you see it? So there's many people, they became murtaddin, they became apostate.
Okay.
And why? Because Muhammad, he could not really prove it. He could not describe what happened. He could not describe what is in Jerusalem.
Okay.
Okay. So people, they left Islam because of Muhammad's story. So the point of the miracle is to make people believe, not to make people disbelieve. Correct?
Yes, but
Okay.
when did it
happen? But as you see, what happened is the opposite.
Yeah, but there's another hadith which says he described it.
It's what?
There's another hadith which says he described Masjid al-Aqsa.
Yeah, but in the beginning he failed. I can go and ask people. I can go and ask people who went there. Tell me some stuff about Jerusalem. I will describe for you. This is why people, when they ask him, he could not answer. They decide to leave Islam.
And what's the time between this and the other one?
Even if it's like few days, who care?
So those who left Islam, they killed them and they didn't go back?
Let me ask you, why somebody believe in Muhammad? After Muhammad have such a miracle, he will believe. He will disbelieve.
Can you repeat the question, please?
Why somebody he believed in Muhammad already? Only after Muhammad he claimed he went to Jerusalem, he decided to leave Islam. Why he did that? Why anyone would do that?
Because they have doubts. People have doubts.
Why they have doubt? What make them have a doubt? Because first, there's no witnesses. Obviously, the story does not make sense, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So the one who refused it, not only the disbelievers, even the believers, correct?
Sorry?
The one who refused it first, not only those who oppose Muhammad, even those who believe in Muhammad.
Yes, that's what the hadith says.
Okay. So, why they do that? Why a Muslim like you will leave Muhammad after he claimed that he went to Jerusalem?
Yeah, it's the same for any miraculous thing, because we don't believe miracles.
No, because simply it's a stupid story, and there is no proof of it. And Muhammad, he gave the wrong answer for all the questions they asked for. Read with me. This is the book of Ibn Kathir, Tafsir al-Quran. قال الإمام أحمد حدثنا حسن حدثنا ثابت أبو زيد etc 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 blah 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 blah. Okay, let's see where the story. Google messed it up when we opened the link. Where is the story? I mean, this is stupid. I click at the link opened for me to something different. Hold on.
Why did you leave Abdullah?
Okay, here we go. You see, this is Tafsir al-Quran. قال ناس نحن لا نصدق محمدا بما يقول فارتدوا كفارا. And then Allah, he killed them all. How? By making Muhammad killing them later.
Yes.
Okay, read with me here too. ثم جاء من ليلته فحدثهم بمسيره إلى بيت المقدس فقال ناس نحن نصدق محمد بما يقول. The fact it says لا نصدق is an error. فارتدوا كفارا. فارتدوا كفارا. You see it?
Yes.
Okay. So Muhammad, he told them the story. People, they left Islam after Muhammad told them the story. Why?
Because they have doubts.
No, because obviously the story is stupid. You see, the purpose of this of a miracle is to make people believe. You agree with that, correct? This miracle
Yes.
makes people disbelieve.
Yeah, but since there is no witness, the goal wasn't actually to show off, to tell people, yeah, I can do miracles, because the Prophet has so many other miracles.
Yeah. So how that can be? What is the purpose of this miracle when nobody witnessed it? So as you say, there was zero miracle. And not only that, let me ask you, the chapter of Isra is a chapter number 17, correct? In the Quran today.
Chapter Isra?
Yeah.
17.
It's a chapter number 17, correct?
Let me see. Yes, Al-Isra.
All right. So chapter number 17, and then let us go here. When Allah he said, we refrain from sending miracles. What chapter was that?
We refrain from sending miracles. Show me. 15:4.
This is the chapter 17. The same chapter.
Okay.
Okay. So in chapter 17, verse number 1, Allah he said, I took Muhammad as a miracle all the way to the Father Mosque, and you claim this is a miracle. And then 59 verses after, he says, we refrain from making miracles.
This is chapter 17. The way we discussed this one last time.
No, hold on.
If you're
focus with me. The same chapter says, Allah, you are the one who chose this miracle, correct? That Allah, he took him to heaven.
Yes.
Okay. So this is the same chapter. Imagine, in the first verse in the chapter, I say, I did miracle, I took Muhammad to heaven. Then 59 verses after, I say, I did not do any miracle to Muhammad.
This one?
Yeah.
59. وما لنا أن نرسل بالآيات إلا أن كذب بها الأولون وأتينا ثمود الناقة. This one? Oh, this one, no. وما لنا أن نرسل بالآيات إلا أن كذب بها الأولون. This one is talking about the previous prophets, actually.
Okay, hold on.
Nothing keeps us from sending the demanded sign.
No, this is not previous prophet. Read very carefully. It says, وَمَا مَنَعَنَا أَن نُرْسِلَ بِالْآيَاتِ, because all previous prophets, they have miracles. So how this can be about previous miracles? All the miracles, not a single one of Islam prophet don't have a miracle. So this is a false answer, Abdul Wasi. Try something else.
What do you mean, look, it says.
Okay, name for me a prophet Allah he sent out of the 25 messengers Allah sent in the Quran. They did not have miracles.
Ibrahim.
Ibrahim, he don't have miracles. Isn't it?
No.
Allah, so isn't it the son of Ibrahim is a miracle?
The son of Ibrahim, but not Ibrahim.
But this is a miracle to Ibrahim. So
No.
Allah, he gave Ibrahim, Allah, he provide Ibrahim a miracle.
What is it?
His son. His wife, she cannot have a children. She is very old. So Allah, he provided Ibrahim with a son. And he is a gift from Allah.
How did he give it to him?
Huh?
How did he do that? He just appeared from nowhere?
He made his wife have a child.
So, is making a wife have a child a miracle?
It's a miracle for sure, because if your wife, she cannot have a children, and you are a very old man and she is very old woman, then this is a miracle. This is not a normal thing to happen.
How old was she?
Read the Quran, she said, well, isn't it me, I'm very old? How? The wife of Abraham, she said, Well, I'm very old and my husband is very old, so how am I going to have a son? Then he said, are you wondering that Allah decree? Allah, this is a miracle from Allah. So you are denying this miracle now, that this is not a miracle, which is in the Quran?
Because in the old ages, like they lived shorter than us. The median age was very short.
This is
like,
not
for
the
example,
question. Does it say that he is old and they themselves cannot believe that they cannot have children? Yes or no? This is the Quran.
but old for them was like 30.
No, she can. This is why she cannot have kids. What, like 30? So because she is 30, she cannot have kids now?
Wait. What's the median age?
Do you speak Arabic, my friend? It says وَأَنَا عَجُوزٌ وَهَذَا بَعْلِي شيخ. He's a sheikh and she is ajuz. Ajuz is a woman. She is maybe in her 60, 70, 80. We don't know. So she is old, very old, and he is very old, and she is questioning how in the world we are going to have a child. So it was a miracle.
So that's a miracle.
Okay.
So give me another prophet who doesn't have a miracle.
Give me. So you fail. And not only that, Ibrahim, he have more than one miracle in the Quran. Not only his children's. What about your Muslims say that Ishmael and his mother, they went to Mecca and Allah, he made a miracle for his wife, the water of Zamzam. So please something else, my friend. Try better.
Did Abraham wanna kill Isaac or Ishmael?
Give me a prophet in mentioned in the Quran. Allah did not give him a miracle.
I don't know.
Okay, so don't lie and say, well, this is for before Muhammad, because all the prophets, at least according to Muhammad, before Islam have miracles. So obviously this was for Muhammad. Allah, he refrained from sending miracles to Muhammad. Why? So in the same chapter, and this is the irony and the stupidity of this religion, the same chapter which the Muslim, they come to us and say this is a miracle, Allah, he took him as a miracle, the same chapter saying we refrain from sending miracles.
Okay, you know what, just give me one reason to leave Abdulism.
This is alone, isn't it the Quran says, if this is a book other than from Allah, you will find contradiction?
Where is the contradiction?
Well, in the same chapter, Allah, he did a miracle, verse number 1. Verse number 95, he said, I refrain from sending miracles.
Oh, I don't read it like you do.
What do you mean you don't read it from what we do? Guys, you don't read what I do. He refrained from sending signs. He did not say this is for the previous, because that will make a contradiction if it's for the previous prophet. He said because former generation treated them as false, but this is a false statement, because the Christians believe in all the prophets, the Jews, they believe in all the prophets and their miracles. So how they treated them as a false miracles? This is a false excuse. Same time, as long Allah, he refrained from sending miracle, and this is a chapter 17, which happened already. I think I don't know how many chapter after. Let me try to remember again. Chapter 17. It was number 50. Yeah, 50, and happened way after 37. So there's 13 or 14 chapter after that, and still Allah saying that I did not do a miracle. So the miracle which mentioned Muslims, they mention in the chapter of the moon, is a fraud, because Allah, he refrained from sending miracle, and the miracle is mentioned in verse number 1 in the same chapter we already know is a fraud, because Allah refrained from sending miracles. And when you say to me this is for the previous prophet, we ask you which prophet he don't have a miracle? None of them. Actually, even the verse confirm that the previous prophet, all of them, they have miracles, because they deny them. Do you see what it says? Yeah. They deny them. Yes. So Allah saying because they deny them, which means we gave miracles, those people, they deny them, opposite from what you said, we refrain, and they consider them to be false. So Allah saying supposedly, which Aka Muhammad, because they don't believe anyway, I'm not going to do any miracle. That means that zero miracle happened because of Allah in the time of Muhammad.
That's why there was no witness for Isra al-Mi'raj.
Doesn't matter. You see, even if there is, let us say there's a witness. Allah, He said, I refrain from sending miracles because people, they denied Him. So Allah, He meant it, or He was just like the lady who keep talking, who called me before, blah, 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 blah. He meant it, right? He meant what He say. So He meant to say, I refrain. That's it. I'm not going to send miracle because they don't believe it anyway.
Okay.
So He refrained. When Allah, He said that we are going to wait and you are going to wait. Wait for what? Chapter 10, verse number 20. Okay, let us wait for miracles. So Allah is saying wait, and we will wait with you. But chapter number 10, chapter of Yunus, is a chapter number 51 in the real Quran. That means that way after the chapter, actually one chapter after Al-Isra, right away the chapter after it, because in the Quran today is 17, in the original Quran Al-Isra is 50, a chapter Yunus in the original Quran is 51, and the Quran today is 10. So chapter 51 says, okay, you are asking for a miracle, wait, and we will wait with you.
So even if He shows them the miracles, they're gonna kill them. They're gonna kill Him like Jesus.
So look at this, guys. Look at this. So you confirm that Muhammad had zero miracle at that point, at least. He is saying, wait.
No, I don't.
What do you mean you do not know? It says there, wait, wait. Tell them to wait. Now they say they deny the truth. Okay, hold on. This is a translation of Muhammad. I said he's an idiot. So which translation you like, doesn't matter. You speak Arabic. Which is best, right? So it says,
what is the first?
let us read together. وَيَقُولُونَ لَوْلَا أَنزَلَ اللَّهُ عَلَيْهِ آيَةٌ مِنْ رَبِّهِ. Why Allah did not send a miracle from Him? Say, Allah know the unseen. So wait, and we will wait with you. Does it say that?
ويقولون لولا أنزل عليه آية من ربه فقل إنما الغيب لله فانتظروا إني معكم. I don't understand this verse.
Because your Arabic is bad, my friend.
Why is not a sign sent down? Because I don't have the context. Why is not a sign sent down to him from? Okay. Say the unseen is only for Allah. So what do you want to prove with this?
What I want to prove that He is saying to them, wait, it's coming.
Okay.
Which means never happened. Which means until that day, Muhammad had zero miracles. That means the chapter you mentioned to me that Muhammad he went to the Aqsa is a fraud, because this is the chapter 51 according to the original Quran, according to Revelation. Al-Isra is a chapter 50 according to Revelation. So this one happened way after Al-Isra chapter. Yet He is saying to them, wait, it will happen. He did not say we had miracles. He said it's going to happen, wait.
Okay, there's no problem there, because there was no...
There's no problem. That's mean all the false statement. Muslim, they say the moon split. The one you mentioned that Allah He took him to Jerusalem and to the heaven, etc., is a fraud, because He is saying they are still asking Him, how come? Why not? Do you see the word? It says why not? They are not asking for one more. They are saying why not? Why not His God sending him a miracle? Why not? Which means Allah never did yet.
Okay, so that means that this verse is before Isra al-Mi'raj.
No, it is after Isra al-Mi'raj, not before.
How do you know it's historically before?
Well, you Muslims, you are the one who taught me. Are you saying to me we Muslims are a bunch of liars? This is the chapter of Al-Isra. It is number 50 listed in your website. It's number 50 in the correct revelation, supposedly. Chapter of Yunus is 51. Do you see it right away after it? So the one that says wait came after the verse saying, the chapter saying, verse number 1 saying, Allah, he took him to heaven. And the same chapter of Isra is the same one saying, we refrain from sending miracles. And the Quran so the Quran says that if this is a book is other than Allah, you will find tons of contradiction. This is tons of contradictions.
But who made this? This one, who made it? This historical.
It is you Muslims who claim. Okay, let me ask you. Don't you Muslim you say that the first verses Muhammad he received it says Iqra?
Yes, but not all of them agree.
Okay, hold on.
Most of them.
Okay, let us say most of them. What is the first verse? What do you think? Which one? You.
I'll go with the majority. Iqra.
Okay, Iqra. So Iqra today is number 96, correct?
I think so.
So you Muslim, you played with the Quran. You move what is number 1, you make it number 96.